Hello everyone and welcome to Abhisar Learners. The topic that we will be starting today is profit and loss. So the basic flow of this session would be first we will cover with the very basic definition of profit and loss. Then we'll see what profit percentage is and what loss percentage is. And at the end we will also generalize what we call discount. Right. Meanwhile we take numerous examples in order to have a better clarity of the subject. Correct. So let us start this session. Now suppose this is a vegetable vendor, right? His name is Atmaram and he's selling vegetables. So the general question that comes in our mind, why does Atmaram he sell vegetables, right? He is selling vegetables. So why does Atmaram sell vegetable? In order to run his livelihood, he need what? He need money. So Atmaram is selling vegetable so that he will be getting money, right, in form of exchange, and he will be using this money to run his day-to-day needs, right, or routine activities. Correct. Consider another example in which Ramesh is selling mangoes. Now why would he sells mangoes, right? So this is what the general question is. Ramesh, suppose Ramesh purchased mangoes for rupees 20 per kg and is selling mangoes at a price which is 25 per kg. Correct. So at whatever price Ramesh purchased something is known as cost price, and the price at which Ramesh is selling something is known as selling price. I'm going to represent cost price as CP and selling price as SP. Now clearly SP is greater than CP, and by how much? It is greater than CP by 5. Correct. So Ramesh is making a profit of rupees 5 per kg. Now we idealize this. Please come to the whiteboard. I'm going to share my screen with you all. Right. Now suppose if selling price is greater than cost price, right, we make profit. While if selling price is less than cost price, then there will be a loss. I hope everyone is with me. Correct. Or in other words, I should say SP minus CP, which is nothing but profit, right? If this equation comes out to be positive, then we have profit. If it is negative, then we have loss. Correct. So this is what the generalization is. Okay, now let's go back to our slides. Okay, fine. So these are certain formulas that I have, prepared in such a way that it will be very easy for each one of you to remember. I have, represented profit as P, selling price as SP, right? Cost price as CP, and profit percentage as P percentage and L percentage, right? So up to these formulas, up to six, from first to six, I think there will not be any issue. We have covered almost each and everything in a very clear, clear form. Likewise, we have covered what profit is, what loss is, how do we calculate profit. This I'll let you know. Okay. So let us take point number third into our consideration. Whenever we have profit, we calculate it with respect to what? Suppose if I am generating a profit, how would I come to know that I am generating a profit? This is again a precise question, right? So we will calculate anything whether we have profit or whether we have loss with respect to cost price. Now suppose if I bought pen at rupees 10 and I am selling the same at rupees 12, right? So what is the increase? The increase is of 2 rupees. That means I am generating a profit of rupees 2, but I am generating this profit with respect to what? With respect to the price at which I bought. and this is nothing but the cost price, right? Now consider another example. Suppose I have purchased a pen for rupees 10 and I am selling that pen at rupees 8, correct? So I am incurring a loss of 2 rupees, because if you subtract this selling price, sorry, this cost price from the selling price, it will come out to be the negative one, minus 2, right? So I am incurring a loss. What does this minus represent? This minus represents I am incurring a loss, correct? So I am calculating each and everything with respect to what? Cost price, whether it is profit or loss. So that is why we have, generalized this formula. Suppose if we need to calculate profit percentage, then we need to have profit with respect to CP, correct? And then to have anything in percentage, what we do, we multiply it by 100, correct? First we calculate what, at what proportion we are falling at, and then we need to multiply it by 100. So this is very simple, right? Same is with loss. Point number 4 is again the explanation will be like point number 3 only. If we incurred a loss, then we calculate loss with respect to cost price, and then we multiply the entire thing by 100. So we will be getting what we call loss percentages. Now suppose if cost price is given to you and profit percentage is being given to you, and the question is asking you to calculate selling price, then put all the credentials given in formula number 5, you will be getting what selling price is. Likewise, if loss percentage is being given to you and cost price is being given to you, and the question is asking you to calculate the selling price, substitute all the credentials or all the relevant information in formula number 6, you will get the required answer. Now see, we represent loss by minus sign, correct? So whatever loss we incurred, we already, if it is negative, then you put the value, like in this example the loss is minus 2, right? So you directly put this value, there is no harm. But if you are, writing it in such a way that loss is of 2 rupees, correct? So in this case, this 2 should be substituted in such a way that it will have a minus sign, correct? Okay, fine. Likewise, see, this is just, the transposition of fifth and sixth, seventh and eighth are one and the same, correct? Now we discuss what we call discount. Whenever we purchase something, we have a marked price, which is written at the crimp or at the back of the product, right? So suppose the marked price is rupees 50, and the vendor is allowing a discount, or the distributor is allowing a discount of 10 percentage. So what would be the actual selling price that we need to calculate? So we'll be doing, certain sort of questions, and I also have one question with me to understand this concept in a more clear way. I hope you all are clear with what mark price is. Mark price is a price which is there at the crimp or at the back of the product at which the product the vendor is selling, right? Okay, so these are certain questions that we need to solve. Now I'm going to use whiteboard extensively, requesting you to please take the screenshot or please copy question number 1, so that it will be, of very much help for both of us, right? Now suppose a shopkeeper has bought 1 kg of the apple at rupees 200. So this is what, this is the cost price, right? And sold it for rupees 220 per kg. So this is the selling price. Okay. How much is the profit gained by him? Profit is what? Profit is SP minus CP. Correct. SP is what? 220. CP is what? 200. So the profit would be 20 rupees. I hope question number 1 is clear. Okay, fine. Let us move to question number 2. We need to calculate what? Profit percentage. So we calculate profit percentage with respect to cost price. Profit is 20, cost price is 200, multiply it by 100. 0, 0 will get cancelled out. It will be 10. I hope question number second is also clear to you. Okay, let us move to question number 3. A man buys a fan for rupees 1000 and he sells it at a loss of 10%. What is the selling price for the fan? This is the cost price, correct? And the man is incurring a loss. So loss is given to you, which is 10 percentage, correct? Now go back to the formula for loss percentage. Formula number 4. We'll use this formula. Loss by CP into 100, right? So loss is what? Loss percentage is 10 by CP into 100, right? Sorry. Okay. So we'll see that here in whiteboard itself. Loss is what? Loss is not given to us, correct? Loss percentage is what? 10 percentage, right? And we are asked to find what? We are asked to find the selling price of the fan, correct? Okay, just give me a couple of seconds. I missed the board. Okay, fine. Right. I hope whiteboard is visible to each one of you. Okay, so what are we supposed to calculate? We need to find what the selling price of the fan would be, correct? Now go back to the formula, which is loss percentage. That should be equal to loss by CP times 100, correct? So loss percentage is 10. Loss we don't know. CP is 1000 rupees because he purchased that fan at 1000 rupees, correct? Multiply it by 100. Okay, this will get cancelled out and this will go. Sorry, the 10 in the denominator side will get transposed to the left hand side after we multiply it with the 10 which is already available at the left hand side. So we'll get loss as 100, correct? So we were asked to find the selling price while the cost price is 1000 and the loss is 100, right? So FP minus CP is what? Selling price we need to find. CP is 1000, correct? And the loss is already given to us. Or in other words, we should say CP minus SP is the loss, correct? You forgot this, correct? So loss is CP minus SP. CP is what? 1000. SP we need to find, and this is equal to 100, right? After transposition, we get 900 as the SP, correct? So the answer to that particular question is 900. I'm going to share that screen again. Okay. All right. So we have done with question number 3. Question number 4 is all about discount, right? Suppose if the pan, the cost of the pan is rupees 60. So this is the cost price, right? After selling it at a discount of 10%, then what should be the actual price? Sorry, this is not the cost price. This is the cost after providing the discount, correct? Now let us take X as the actual price of that particular pen. Now after providing a discount of 10 percentage, 10% of X is 10x by 100. What shall the customer pay? The customer is actually paying 60 rupees, right? So we need to find this X, which should be the actual price of the pen, correct? So just go with the simplification. It will be 100x minus 10x by 100 that should be equal to 60. Now that is 90x by 100, that should be equal to 60. Now this should be 90x equal to 6000. So x would be 6000 by 90. 0 with the 0 will get cancelled out. This will be 200. This will be 3. So the answer would be 200 by 3. Or if it is not given in this form, then it should be in some standard form, right? By standard form, what do we mean? We mean it should be given in such a way that you will be, able to locate the answer in an efficient manner. It should be either given in fractions. 66.66 is the answer for this question. So I hope question number 4 is also clear to you. So this was all about profit, loss and discount. In case if you like my session, you want more sessions, please ping me or please acknowledge me in the comment section so that it will be of great help to both of us, so that I'll be preparing my lessons in such a way that it should be easy to grab and to learn something, right? Thank you very much. If you like my session, please hit the like button. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe it. Thank you.